My wife accused me of cheating while she was sleeping with her 27-year-old coworker. I laughed so hard I hit the floor. 2 months later, she woke up on Christmas morning to divorce papers and a note that said, "Merry Christmas." Then I vanished. We'd been together since we were 17. High school sweethearts, married young, 2 sons, 23 years of me grinding to build the life she wanted. Then I wrecked my knee and got stuck on rehab. I moved slow. The house piled up. Our sex life died. And suddenly, she needed extra hours every single day. At first, I believed her, but the hugs stopped. The kisses stopped. Her phone became glued to her hand, and she'd angle it away like I was the enemy. I checked her social media and saw the same guy in photo after photo, way too close, hand on her back like he owned her. When I tried to view his page, I was blocked. I pulled our phone records. One number kept showing up right next to mine, non-stop. I matched it to him. Texts were missing, which meant she was deleting. I didn't confront her. I got quiet. Then I got methodical. I started leaving at weird times, coming home late, busy on my phone. When she asked, I'd shrug. Stuff. I watched her paranoia bloom. She'd message her boyfriend that I was getting cold, and he'd ask if she thought I might be cheating. She actually got mad at the idea. My cheating wife was offended I might cheat. The irony was delicious. In October, she called me home like it was an emergency. She sat me down, all shaky, and said, "Are you cheating on me?" I snapped. Full Joker laugh. On the floor, tears. I didn't even try to hide it. When I finally stood up, I kissed the top of her head and walked away without answering. That night I saw her text him. He laughed in my face. This is karma. While she spiraled, I built my exit. Separate account, new phone, lawyer, apartment lease. I told only my tight circle, including my longtime female friend, someone my wife had always side-eyed for no reason but jealousy. When that friend came back to town, she said, "Let's poke the bear." We took a few photos that looked a little too close, and I posted them. My wife lost her mind and tried to scold me for being handsy. I stared at her and said, "Like you and your coworker in those photos last year?" Her face went blank. She mumbled, "He's just friendly." Like that solved anything. By December, I had proof stacked like a brick wall. Messages, calls, receipts. I printed it all and organized it into binders. Then I gift wrapped them and mailed them to the people who mattered to her family, close friends, and HR. The same HR with a policy about coworkers getting involved. Christmas Eve, she slept. I moved in slow motion through the dark bedroom. One binder, divorce papers taped inside the cover, a note, "Merry Christmas," my old phone beside it, my lawyer's card on top. Then I zipped 2 bags, looked at the house I'd built for 23 years, and walked out for the last time. No speech, no fight, just gone. The fallout hit like a train. Her family tore into her, friends backed away, HR put her on leave, and her boyfriend got dragged down too. She couldn't twist the story, because everyone had the same receipts in their hands. When we finally met to lock in the separation, she looked wrecked. Outside, she chased me and begged for another chance someday. I told her, "Start imagining your life without me." She cried harder. I didn't. I just said, "For 23 years I thought you were mine. Turns out it was just my turn," and I walked away. A couple weeks later, a mutual friend told me my ex had attempted to end her life. Suddenly, people who'd condemned her were demanding I go comfort her. I told my sons they could be there for their mother if they wanted. I wouldn't judge them, but I felt nothing for her anymore, and I got my youngest into counseling before the damage set like concrete. Later, my female friend looked me dead in the face and said, "Go see her once, for closure." So I did. My ex opened the door looking like a ghost and reached for a hug. I stopped her cold. She confessed. She apologized. She asked when I stopped caring. I said, "The night you accused me." She whispered, "Is this really the end?" I answered, "Yes." I left her on that couch, walked out into the night, and drove back to my new place. A little later, that same friend who stood by me admitted she'd loved me for years. I didn't jump into fairy tales. I just knew one thing. I was done being loyal to someone who chose me only when it was convenient.